Ask you about that.
With the men.
Because this is what came out of the Inspector General for the Department of Human Services, of Homeland Security. They issued a report on July 2nd with this warning, and I want to put it on the screen. This is DHS Inspector General. Management alert. DHS needs to address dangerous overcrowding and prolonged detention of children and adults in the Rio Grande Valley. And I want to show, because the reporters were able to take pictures of the McAllen, Texas Center that you visited with the vice president. They're up on the screen. This was the pool report. Almost 400 men were in cage fences with no cots. The stench was horrendous. Some of the men were sleeping on concrete. They began shouting and wanted to tell us they had been in there 40 days or longer. I understand.
I was right there.
I understand that President Trump is trying to stop the flood of people across the border, which contributes.
We're also trying to accommodate those who are here.
Which contributes to the overcrowding. But how does it help for the president to minimize the situation and say it's much better than what they had, or for Vice President Pence and Kevin Quirk's piece to say they're all being well treated when your own, I mean, you can look at the conditions there. It's a disaster.
Well, let me just say a couple things that are facts. First of all, not every facility is the same. And so...
But I'm talking about that one.
Okay. Well, and I'm talking about the one that the media who were on the same trip with us completely ignored in all of their coverage. They're also completely ignoring the briefings we received from the brave Customs and Border Protection folks.
What do you say about McAllen, Texas, Kelly?
What I would say is this, that facility was meant to be, this is what I was briefed on, that facility was meant to be a 72-hour holding facility. It's not equipped to keep a single males who have broken the law by coming here were apprehended. If you just want to let them go, then say that we just are open borders. And let's all be as honest as some of those Democrats raising their hands.
But does it help for the president to say, well, their really conditions are pretty good, and for Mike Pence to say they're pretty good?
In plenty of facilities, they have improved, including the one that we saw with the families. I saw the House Oversight
Committee tweet out a picture of kids in quote pages,
and the picture was from 2014 under Obama, Biden, and Jay Johnson. Oh, yes, and let me explain to you. I want people treated humanely. That's why when I received the briefing with the senators and the vice president, with the media in the room, but they didn't publish any of this as far as I can see, those men get 3 hot meals from local restaurants. They now have access to showers. There were no shower facilities there to accommodate that many people in the past, but there are now. There's a bank of showers in the back. They have access to deodorant. They have access to hygienic products. They have access to toothbrushes. And so, no, we don't want that, but that's why we also don't want people to come here illegally. And I would again quote the words of President Obama. He thinks that having the ICE enforcement actions was, quote, a deterrent from other people coming here.
Okay.
Listen, we're a nation of laws and we're a nation of immigrants. Come here.